This video is sponsored by Mississippi River Distilling Company. Hi, this is Chef Steph. Today we're going to be talking about making a fantastic stuffing that's nowhere near the traditional stuffing, and then making it portion controlled so that if your Thanksgiving crowd turns out to be less than you thought it was going to be, you don't end up with months worth of stuffing to eat. And how much turkey do you need? I go by the rule of thumb that a small turkey is anything less than 16 pounds. And if you have a small turkey, you need 1 pound of turkey on the bone per person. And that allows for the waist and the bone. And then if you have a large turkey, that's anything 16 pounds and up, you need a pound and a half per person because the bones are heavier and the body cavity is bigger, and so you need a bigger bird per person. I am not sure this year. I'm not sure this year if I'm having 2 or 20. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to get 2 small turkeys, and I'm going to brine them and cook them, and then next week we're going to be showing how we're cooking and serving and getting it all ahead. The other thing to remember is if it's just going to be you and maybe 2 people, 3 people, and why buy a turkey? You can buy a big chicken. So today I got a great big old 4-pound roasting chicken, and I'm putting them in a turkey bag, a cooking bag, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put in apple cider, a lot of good apple cider, a lot of good bourbon from Mississippi River Distillery, of course. No. Hey, let's look at it this way. This is going to make the best gravy you've ever had in your life. The other things that you need to put in this is salt and sugar. And people always go, oh, so much salt. Okay, don't think about it. Just do it, because the salt is what causes the bourbon and the apple cider to go into the meat of the turkey. And then you're going to have your herbs and your salt and your pepper, and all of that goes in, and then you're going to close up the bag, put a twist tie on it. You're going to put this either in your refrigerator if you have room. If you don't have room, what you're going to need to do is put it in a cooler, put the cooler somewhere cold, like your garage or whatever, put a bag of ice over the top, and that'll keep it cold, and it can brine a couple of days. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to buy yourself turkey bags. They save you a bunch of cleanup, and they keep the moisture that you've just put in the bird, going to keep it with air for you. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to start on the stuffing this week. You say to yourself, Stephanie, why would we start so early? Because you can, and because you're probably home. So I started saving bread. There's some brown bread, whole wheat bread, white bread, and then cornbread, the best. So you crumble that up. Make your cornbread, eat some tonight, and just keep crumbling it up and putting it in with the other dressing. Okay? Now, this is the first Thanksgiving that's ever been like this, so you don't know. Do you need enough stuffing for 6 people? Do you need enough for 26 people? We don't know. So, if the person who normally makes the stuffing isn't even going to be there, this is the year to break up the tradition and make something taste really different. So how about green chilies? How about cumin, chili powder? Go as hot as you like or as mild as you like. Stir that all together. And I'm going a little bit spicy because we like it that way. And then you're going to add turkey stock. Now, every year I tell you this, Paula, the difference between stock and broth. Stock has stuff in it, like celery, onions, carrots, all in there. Broth, be bathwater, chicken or turkey bathwater. So I always go with stock for that extra little flavor. Absolutely. Now, we're going to get it as moist as you like. Here's the trick. For this year, since we don't know whether we're having 2 or 22, we're getting out the jumbo muffin pan, and we're putting the stuffing in a jumbo muffin pan. That way, if 2 of you show up, you have 2 servings. If 6 of you show up, you have 6 servings. Or you can divide it, instead of a 9 by 13, divide it into 2 8-inch square pans. And that way you don't have a ton left over. And if it's left over, that's not a bad thing. We're going to make it into something else before this series is over. But right now, you want to make sure that Thanksgiving Day, you're not stuck with a gallon of stuffing and you've got just what you need for the crowd that shows up. So that's why every year we've got traditions. This year we have none. There's nothing to go back on because it's going to be different. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure you subscribe to this channel and make sure you leave a comment about what you'd like to see us go over next time. Thank you so much.